it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today we are eating like a bunch of different Disney princesses for 24 hours. This video idea is actually inspired by a BuzzFeed video, so I have that linked in the description box if you would like to go watch that after this. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Rachel, is this video idea really just an excuse for you to wear a tiara and a dress all day? And the answer is absolutely yes. The first princess that we are eating like today for breakfast is actually Mulan. Mulan is one of my favorite princesses. First of all, she's a feminist icon. Second of all, that movie has literally the most iconic songs. And third of all, quite frankly, she is the only Disney princess that I physically can relate to. Growing up, I feel like that is so important when you're looking at a Disney princess, being able to kind of relate to them both physically and just culturally. What I have here is some white rice that I soaked for the past half an hour. I'm supposed to be using long grain white rice, but I could not find it in my pantry. So we're just gonna use this whatever short grain sweet rice thingy. Hopefully it works. We have a half cup of rice in there, 3 cups of water, 2, 3. Let's stick a half cup of chicken broth. I'm just sticking this on high and then covering it with a lid for the next hour. Salt. So I am supposed to make sunny side up eggs, and I suck at making eggs, so this might go really bad. We'll see. The eggs are almost done, so I'm just gonna add a little piece of bacon. Y'all, everything's coming together. This porridge looks really, really thick. The bacon is extra crispy, and my eggs didn't turn out too bad. This might not fit the 2 eggs because they're huge. I think I'm gonna cut the eggs and just eat the rest of it. Look at how crispy this turned out. Wait, this looks really yummy. I think I did a really good job, personally. Wow, the perfect breakfast. And super nutritious too. I brought my spoon, I brought my knife. It is time to eat the congee. And try a bite with just the rice and the yolk. Yo, this is so good. I can't even show you how creamy this congee is. It's literally life. And with the creaminess of the yolks, look at how crispy this turned out. This is what bacon tastes like. I definitely could eat another piece of that. I have like no words to describe how good this is. If rice porridge didn't take so long in the morning, I would make this every single day. I highly recommend not adding too much of the chicken broth or any chicken stock and like a pinch of salt, because I don't really like it when rice porridge is like hella salty. It's much healthier to make it bland. I can just tell Chloe is so distraught right now that I didn't give her anything. Yeah. So I'm cooking up another piece of bacon for us. We have a nice new piece of bacon, very crispy. Last piece is for me.
I'm going to make hazelnut soup for dinner. Your favorite. Surprise!
Here are all the ingredients that I got yesterday from Trader Joe's. Some parsnips, Granny Smith apple, onions, 2 butternut squashes, raw hazelnuts, and then chicken stock. By the way, Tangled is literally probably my favorite Disney princess movie ever. It's just so good. If you haven't watched that movie, then you definitely should. I am currently preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The instructions say that I need to cut these, seed these, and then cut it into 6 sections. So that's what I'm about to do. We have a knife. I'm kind of scared. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Actually, the inside of these butternut squashes is so pretty, but there's barely any seed. I have finally de-seeded the big one. That took forever because these things are huge. 6 sections for these thingies. Honestly, yeah, probably more than 6 sections. Ooh, this baking dish might be too small. I have rinsed and washed a pound of parsnips. Never worked with these before, but they really just look like white carrots. I have to peel them and chop them roughly and then stick them in here. How hard could it be? Honestly, parsnips just remind me of this really dry dish we had in the Penn State dining halls. Everything else was good except for the parsnips. It has this like interesting little ring inside, so that's one. Now I just quarter this green apple, stick that in there too, add some water, and then we're just gonna stick in the oven. Man, I really do not like peeling things. This is really hard. Here are the finished baking dishes with the apples, butternut squash, and parsnips. Okay, I just realized they said to do skin side up, so I have to flip all the butternut squashes. I don't have fresh thyme, and that's what the recipe calls for, so I'm just gonna stick a little bit of dried up thyme in there. I'm supposed to stick a 1/4 cup of water, so I just... Those are going in the oven at 400 degrees. It's 12 p.m. so I just took these out of the oven because they seem ready. I'm gonna let them cool before I peel everything. Look at how like orange and like soft and glistening this is, and the back is like perfectly roasted. What does this taste like by itself? That tastes good. So the blender has never usually been my friend, but because this is so soft, this should be very simple. Y'all, this straight up just looks like baby food. That baby food is good. Sorry if I'm grossing you guys out right now, but this is delicious. If I knew butternut squash was this good, I would just get it, bake it, blend it up, and eat it. There is the creamy consistency of the squash. We're gonna quickly saute some onions. There's already some bacon grease on here. Alright, I just added a little bit of salt to help it get a little more seasoned. I think the onion's done because I'm supposed to leave it translucent and not brown. Now it is time to blend up the parsnips, apple, and then the onions together with chicken stock. So 1 cup of this, so I'm gonna do 2 half cups. There is the very creamy inside. It actually is a really pretty off-white color. I kind of want to see what this tasted like by itself. Okay, that's not bad, but that's not good. That tastes so odd. I taste mostly parsnip. I taste like a slight bit of granny apple, which I like. And the onion is throwing me off. The salt is throwing me off. The chicken, Hopefully this all tastes good together. We have a big pot of baby food, parsnip baby food, and butternut squash baby food. So I'm just adding the rest of the chicken stock. Assuming I just mix it like this. This looks really gross right now, oh my gosh. You know, I just need to trust the process. I'm sure Disney Family Recipes knows what they're talking about, you know? I've been snacking on these hazelnuts already because I'm in love with hazelnuts. The part where the hazelnuts come into the soup is actually just the topping. So we're roasting a cup of hazelnuts at 275 Fahrenheit in the oven for like 20 minutes, and then we're peeling them and crushing them. It's looking a lot better now that it's simmering. I'm supposed to add a ½ teaspoon of cumin. There we go. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I finally took the hazelnuts out of the oven after like 30 minutes, so they're looking very roasted and they smell so good. According to the instructions, it should be very easy to peel these little roasted hazelnuts. Oh yeah, the skin just comes off. Or does it? Well, it's supposed to. Ow! Oh my god, that's hot. Actually, I just want to taste test this roasted hazelnut. Oh my god. Roasted hazelnuts are so yummy.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It tastes better than roasted.
It does. Apparently, if you just stick them in a bag and you rolling pin it, it's super easy to crush. Get all my anger out, oh my gosh. I would say good enough. Woo, oh my gosh, now that it's been like a good like ½ hour that it's been just like simmering, it actually looks really good. There's like the puree, and then it's also much thicker. I don't know, something about warm soup always makes me like really happy. Before we serve, you're supposed to add a ½ cup of heavy cream. Whoa, oh my god, that is really fluffy. I guess I just whip that in. Whoa, look at how cool this color is now that we mixed in the heavy cream. It's like a nice lighter color orange. Let us top this with some hazelnuts. The steaming soup. This turned out really good. It is 1:40 p.m. I am finally done making this butternut squash parsnip hazelnut soup from Tangled. I was very skeptical when we were doing the parsnips, I'm not gonna lie, because I hate parsnips, but now with the hazelnuts and like the smells are all coming together, I have a lot more hazelnuts on the side if I want to add more. Okay. Okay, so I was taste testing this along the way, but I've never tried it with the heavy cream in it. That is really, really creamy. Hold on, this is really good. I'm like really surprised. With the hazelnuts, like it adds that really like nutty crunch, and hazelnuts have like a specific flavor that like reminds me of like Christmas time and winter. It's so weird how I can taste like every single ingredient that I put in, like the parsnips, the onions, the granny apple. Obviously the butternut squash. I probably could have even added a little bit more. Thank you, Rapunzel, for making me try something that I would never eat normally. Man, these hazelnuts are yummy. I should have roasted up like a pound of this. I'm definitely gonna need a lot more. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my bowl and then take a little bit of a break from cooking because your girl gets tired very easily because cooking does not come naturally to me. Then we're gonna make a little bit of a dessert.
Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
There was no way I could do this video and not include my favorite princess, who is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. We are going to have the gray stuff, which is this little dessert type thing that was in the movie, and Disney actually released the official recipe. I was at Trader Joe's the other day buying the ingredients, right? And I was thinking, oh, vanilla pudding, rice pudding, same difference. But actually the recipe calls for vanilla pudding mix and chocolate pudding mix, which is a powder, which is why you buy the whole milk and why you buy the whipped topping. But I bought the milk and the topping, but then I bought actual pudding and rice pudding for that matter. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Ooh, I don't like the texture of that. Okay, I'm just not a fan of this. Maybe I'm just not a fan of the Trader Joe's one, but I bought Belgian chocolate pudding. I actually do love Belgian chocolate, so let's see. Oh, that's yummy. Sarah, this Belgian chocolate pudding is so good. I might just end up eating these Oreo cookies with the pudding. Yeah, Sarah's doing that right now. Taste test.
You know what this tastes like?
What?
Hospital pudding.
Yo, this is better than hospital pudding. It's Belgian chocolate, not just chocolate.
It's a little more decadent.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of those packaged hospital puddings.
You're right. I used to give them out to patients when I used to work at a hospital. Not gonna lie, I don't actually know how to use this, so... Oh gosh. That is really thick. Oh. Is this how you make whipped cream? I've been whipping this whipping cream for like the last 10-15 minutes, and it literally looks like liquid still, and I don't know what to do. I really do not have the patience for this. Let's just taste test it. See if it's as good as the Oreo. This is a Trader Joe's JoJo. Definitely not as good, but it does taste healthier. Nevertheless, still good. Would still eat. Y'all, I think I finally achieved that whipped texture. It's been like 20 minutes, maybe 20 to 25 minutes of whipping. Dang, I think you're supposed to use powdered sugar, but I don't know where mine is. We'll just add the vanilla extract, so I'm gonna add like a teaspoon. Would it be bad if I use cane sugar? This is honestly such a disaster. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Let's put 1 more tablespoon in. Wait a minute, that whipped cream is good. Mind you, a little grainy from the cane sugar. Since I flavored this with vanilla extract, I'm just gonna say that this is the vanilla pudding, this is the chocolate pudding. So we're gonna see what happens when we mix them together. I just got Oreos everywhere. Okay. This already looks like gray stuff. I mean, it's just cookies and cream. That's delicious. I mean, it honestly doesn't even need the chocolate, but I'm gonna add it anyways. We'll just add this much. Oh, now it's just turning into brown stuff. more whipped topping. It's looking a bit more like grayish brown topping. So the recipe called for scalloped cookies, and these are scalloped, but they are ginger flavored because they had this and like lemon flavored. So I was like, you know what? Ginger, chocolate, sure. Let's taste test one of these. They're extra thin. I love ginger flavored stuff. All right, now we're gonna try and pipe some cookies. This straight up just looks like, oh my god. This looks very unappetizing, but I promise you it tastes good. Oh gosh, this really just, oh, this does not look good. Okay, these did not turn out the color that I expected them to, but you know what? It's fine. I've spent literally the last 45 minutes trying to make this, and this straight up just looks like poo. Like, I'm not trying to make you guys lose your appetite, but also this is really unappetizing. It's not too bad though. It's really honestly not that bad. I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I like the big chunks of Oreo. In there you can really see how the cream didn't fully get like blended all the way, but I actually really like it. I'm gonna eat my last cookie and then I will finally show you what we're having for dinner. This is falling apart. Oh my god, this cookie is too little. I wanted to include some more ethnic flavors from all over the world, so we are eating like Princess Jasmine for dinner. It's really my excuse to just order from my favorite Middle Eastern restaurant because I love Middle Eastern food and I'm really craving their chicken kebab plate. Let me just call before I go.
Yes, for sure, ma'am. Of course. What would you like to have?
May I order the chicken kebab plate?
One of those?
Yes.
All right, Rachel, 10 minutes and your order will be ready.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yay. Okay, my order's gonna be done in 10 minutes, so it's time to head out. I almost forgot before I left. I should probably take that out. I don't want people to think I'm like an actual princess or something when I walk in to pick up the food, you know what I'm saying? This pita bread is literally steaming hot. Ow. Okay, I added an order of baklava. I wasn't gonna get this, but she was like, do you want to add anything? And the dessert I had earlier was actually really disappointing. Like, it was good, but like, I would never make that on my own time because like, no. But baklava, on the other hand, could literally eat this all day, every day, bro. Like, I was obsessed with this my freshman year, and oh my god, look at how many layers. I've never tried this from this place, so I kind of just try it now. I'm in heaven. This is so good. There's literally a million layers in there. I would eat more right now, but Taco Bell drive-thru line, everybody can see me. Y'all, I am salivating. This is what I've been waiting for all day. There's the beautiful chicken kebab with some roasted vegetables, like a side salad, then tzatziki sauce, I believe, with their wonderful hummus, pickled stuff, I think. And there's the baklava I showed you guys earlier. I don't know why I brought this spoon when I need a fork. I want to cry. This pita bread is literally so good. So soft and it melts in your mouth. It's like a pita pocket. Like, you can open it up. I like to open it up like this and then stick rice and hummus and chicken in there. Their hummus is literally so creamy. You stick it like this, put some chicken. There is a big bite with everything in it. Let's taste test this roasted jalapeno. It's so crunchy and perfectly spicy. Also, this roasted tomato always gets me. You guys know I actually don't really like tomatoes, so if I say a tomato is good, then it's really good. I'm gonna try this salad. The seasoning on that is always so good, and I love the olive oil sauce. This is literally some of the best chicken I've ever had in my life, other than Korean fried chicken. Do you guys like tzatziki sauce? I don't really know exactly what it is, but it throws me off a little bit, but I still kind of like it. It kind of tastes like Greek yogurt. Like, do you see? It's literally glistening. I love Middle Eastern food because it's like super filling. There's always like a protein, carbs, vegetables. You know, you're gonna get like a variety of everything, and it's always so flavorful. Let's try the banana pepper. It's not even that spicy, there's just a lot of peppers in there. I mean, seeds. I finished my entire plate. That was literally 10 out of 10, a million out of 10, delicious. There are 2 baklavas in here. I'll save the other one for my family, but it is time to finish my dessert. Look at the bottom. It's like so sticky. The sauce on the bottom tastes like a mixture of like honey and maple syrup. I know this probably just tastes good because it's hella deep fried. There's so much oil. The baklava really just hits different. Whoa, look at all those nuts in there. I feel like you can like really see it in this lighting. That crunch is so satisfying. If you have not tried this dessert, you absolutely need to. There's this one place in Boston called Tate Bakery. Their nut boxes and honestly all their pastries and all their food. I remember trying their shakshuka, if that's how you say it. It's like the tomato soup with like eggs inside. Out of this world. And their cheesecake, oh my god. I miss it so much. This is probably my favorite restaurant / bakery ever in Boston.
Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community with topics that range from animation, business, to design, to illustration, that has thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your creativity. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it's also less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. One class I've been taking recently is called Art Journaling for Self-Care, 3 Exercises for Reflection and Growth by Amanda Rachel, who is an artist and also YouTube creator. This class really challenges me to use my imagination, and I love the feeling of having a community that's doing it alongside with me. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership.
Are you feeling better now, Chloe? Feeling better? Yeah? This is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this somewhat entertaining. I know a lot of it was just kind of a mess because your girl low-key like cannot cook and also can't follow directions and also bought the wrong ingredients. Overall, I had so much fun today, and a lot of it was just coming from wearing the tiara and dressing up for a day. It made me feel like a kid again because I've really not done this since like I used to dress up for Halloween or like tea parties back in the days for birthday parties in elementary school. If you would like to see me do something like this again, eating like another Disney princess or other Disney characters or even non-Disney characters, then please comment down below who you'd like to see me eat like, or like the foods that they eat. I love you guys and thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.